Alright, so welcome to our lens module, and this will be definitely a lot of fun. So what we can do, let's directly select here our solid, and this is our backside, and press Shift H. So we have it solo. And now again, if we go here to our front view, we have to again create a new backplane. So let's just take the front view, Shift D, duplicate it, and remember we have to rotate it in 80 degrees. And now press M and make it a little bit transparent, and also show it like in the front, and just bring it back. So we can call it like backside. We don't need to show the front side. We can bring the backside into our references. And yeah, now what we can just do is just press G and just bring it here into our position. So that fits perfectly fine. I like that. Cool. So now if you see here, like I didn't know it till I checked the blueprint out. So like this rectangle here with that rounded corners is on the height a different measurement than on the width. But cool, perfect, better for us. So we can just practice one more time how to measure. And yeah, so we will create a rectangle and just drag somewhere, and let's width is 36.73 and the length is 38.21, and left click and right click and G, and let's bring it here. And yeah, that fits. So this is really cool. So align it exactly, like where the lines are, right click. So you see here and here. And now just press B, and oh man, I love this. And we can just give it a nice, beautiful bevel. And cool, so that works already. And now we want to extrude it. And let's have a look if we can find somewhere like either yes, perfect. So select it. Open here our right plane and drag it out a bit and activate show edges. So again, drag it out, go to the left view or right view. I'm already confused. And let's exactly bring it here. But those pieces are the lenses. And those pieces are, I guess, exactly like this part here. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So we will bring it here. That looks fine. And because we are a little bit outwards, so let's also just bring this a little bit more to the outside. Because like here we are. So something like that. So this looks cool. And now we can again select this curve, delete it, and select this body and this body, QQ to boolean it. And look now, like this is so cool. So we can just take this edge here and just here fillet it to the end. And we can fill it and fill it and fill it. And you see like, look, this is so crazy, so powerful. And so let's just fillet it at exactly this radius here, and you see it looks absolutely perfect. So okay, I just wanted to check if we go here to our edge. So right click, and you see that looks already pretty cool. So now let's start with creating like all of those lenses. I will just bring it here somewhere. All right, so let's start finally with our lenses. And let's start like with this 3 parts and like the holes and all that stuff. And we will just bring then everything together. So let me think. First of all, let's create the holes. So we will create a circle and try to get the right size. GG to position it here and SS to make it a little bit smaller. That looks fine. Shift D, bring it here. Right click, Shift D, and bring it also again here. Right click. And yeah, I think we can select them all. Press C, select this body and right click. And I guess we can already select those new bodies here. So it's a bit hard. So, and just delete them. So yeah, we have like this thing. And let's first create just this ring, because yeah, that will be like the easiest part. So let's go here. I think now we can select 2 of them and delete them, because we can just create it once and then just bring it all over. And yeah, oh, also, if we check, so yeah, we will do it like very exact. You see, like here, this black part is always a little bit of a different size. Okay, all right. So yeah, we will create it once and just yeah, duplicate it to the other 2 lenses. And let's start here. So we select our curve and press O, and we will just create an offset and yeah, make it somewhere here. I think that looks good. And we can just select this face here. Let's go again to this view here and just bring it out, and again just a little bit further away, because here it's also further away. And right click, and yeah, you see we have like very, very hard chamfers here. So let's select, first of all, let's hide like this curve here, and now we can select all of those pieces and yeah, give it like a very, very sharp thing. So that looks fine. And now, okay, so let's have a look. So we have our outer ring, and let's just have a look how that looks. So show edges, and yeah, that looks very beautiful. And again, everything is jagged. It's because very small, but it will be very clean. So that looks good. And now we have like this inner part, but we can't see it here, so we have to guess it, or let's just have a look here. Yeah, it's maybe a little bit more than half the size. So let's select here our curve and press O again and just bring it in and make it just a little bit thinner, and that looks fine. And so let's rebuild it, how that looks. So okay, we will first of all bring those 2 curves to the right position. So G, and let's bring it again a little bit more outside. So somewhere here. Is that really going so far away? Oh yeah, it's like really thick. I wouldn't think that. But okay, so let's go here. And what we can do now is, yeah, we will extrude it inwards. So we will go like to that view. We will select this edge here and just bring it. Let me here show edges. So again, and I don't want this red view. So yeah, we select this here and Alt Z. Sorry. So so everything looks just clean. So let's bring it, yeah, somewhere here, I guess. Should be fine. And we can now just hide those 2 edges, and let's just Shift H to solo that. And what we have is we have a nice juicy fillet here, and yeah, and then just a very sharp one here. So that should be something like that. I think maybe a little bit smaller. Yeah, something like that. And now let's create, something like that. So pretty easy. Yeah, I will just deselect here like our image plane, and I will just, or we can do it even, let's do it with a line. So yeah, we have to approximate, guess it where it is. So let's just create one line here, Shift D, and just bring one line over here. Select both of lines, press C, cut this body. We can delete those curves and just select here face mode and just bring it in. Yeah, I hope that's fine. But yeah, anyway, like that will already look so much cooler if we have like one little more detail, you know. And now select this body, this body, this body, QQ to bring everything together. And let's give it the fillet. And I think here can be a little bit bigger, those fillets. No, maybe a little bit smaller. And also the same here for the inside. So here this one, and also like a little fillet. And yeah, why not? Let's give it also here on at the end also some fillet, so that looks everything clean. And let's check it out. Yeah, I like that. And let's Alt H to bring everything back and select all of those curves here and press H. And yeah, I think that looks really, really cool. And yeah, so now let's create this inner part. So you see, like it's kind of in the inside, I guess it should be. So let's do that. And first of all, okay, that's a lot. So we don't want to show this one. So we press just H, and also don't want to see this one. And we also don't want like this bottom reference here. Let's just again just have a look, because it's very important just to see if everything looks fine. But I think that looks very fine. So again, here and that. And okay, so yeah, let's create like here this middle part. And yeah, if we see here, so of course, like it will go here to the inner sides, kind of, but it will be a little bit deeper, because here on the top, yeah, this render it's not showing, but obviously we have, yeah, like the glass here. And then you see here, it's a little bit more in the inside. But let us think how we can create this. So, okay, this shape we will not extrude. I think it will be better if we loft everything together, because yeah, we have like this angle here, and we have like here, bzik, bzik, and I don't see if we have like here a curvature or not. And so let's do it this way. So we select this body here, and we just need one inner curve here, so exactly like one of this one, and Shift D. And honestly, what we can do now is let's take those two pieces and again Shift H, so we just see it here. And first of all, let's bring this part a little bit more inside. So this edge will be like this edge, and you see we have like here like a little extrusion. So, okay, but first of all, let's bring it here. Oh, and no, this edge will be this edge, because this is like the most part which is like on the most outside, and here we will create like a little extrusion. But as I said, we will do everything a little bit different. So Shift D to duplicate this curve, and yeah, maybe I guess it will be kind of the same length, but maybe a little bit longer. So I will just bring it somewhere here. And this curve will be that one. So we can, yeah, make it smaller. So something like that, or a little bit bigger. So we can make a little bit bigger lenses. Oh no, we have to make it smaller. No, a little bit bigger, because this part is bigger than this part in the inside. So we have something like that. And now, like, it's just a little bit different what we will do now. So just listen well. So we will Shift D, copy it, and we will bring it here, and Alt Z, you see this is like here, this part, and now we want to create just like here this edge. So we have to go a little bit inside because you see we have like an angle, and now again make this curve a little bit smaller. So yeah, now we can also just bring that, hide it, and now, yeah, let's just build like kind of a cage. So we will just, we won't like extrude and cut it and everything. So like all of those hard edges here, I will just create the curve, and then we will just like here, like this one and this one. If we press L, you see we can just connect them. And if we press that and again press L, you see we can again connect it. So what we will do, we will just build like a lot of those different cages, and then later just connect everything together and then union it at the end. So yeah, I guess it's a little bit confusing, but I think, yeah, also like just to show you like the loft function, and with this result we can get something really good, I guess. And yeah, I don't know how this looks in the inside, and I didn't found any other parts. So I will just press O here and yeah, give it kind of like a thickness. So you see like here, I guess like this part has like a little bit of thickness. And now what we can do is just go to the right view and select here this outer edge and Shift D. And if you don't understand, guys, what I'm doing here, just watch it and look what I'm doing. So then later when it makes sense, and it will make sense like just in a few minutes, and when we will connect it, and then you can come back and follow along. So just watch what I'm doing. And yeah, because I don't know what's happening here, because I don't see it, I just guess. So you see like this part will go like that, right? So here, like, and then we will give here like a little fillet. So this is what I'm doing. And yeah, I know it can be a little bit of confusing. And so this edge here, like this edge here on the outside, will be this edge. So you see it goes a little bit longer. So we select it and just bring it a little bit outward. So we have like this, yeah, extrusion. And now we can just press O and bring it a little bit inside, because now we're creating like this edge here, and now it's again going a little bit of a distance. So we select this inner one, Shift D and just G and just bring it outwards, you see? So we get something like that. So it will be whoop, and then here, and then bam, you know? And from this, so this edge, so our last edge is this here, and this edge will connect to this edge, and this edge is here. So I think we are good to go. So let's connect everything. So first of all, I take this edge and just press L, and you see we have now like a face. Now I select this edge and this edge, so this will be just like here, this part, again L. Oh, so this edge and this edge, press L. And now we are going like from here to this edge. So I will select this and this, press L, and we continue to just connect them. And this, and so press L, right click, and this one, L, and this one, L. And now just like here, our last edge, and this one here, again L. So it's going like inside. You don't really see it because, yeah, like everything is blue. And now we just have to connect this edge. So you see in the inside, yeah, here you see it, everything is like hollow, but we want to connect this one with this one, L, and now it's a body. So now what we have to do is select all of those edges here and press X and just delete them, and also this one. And yeah, so we can then later also, so right now just bring it a little bit more inside because you see like this hole is too big. So what we have to do now, because you see like all of those faces, they are separate. So select them all, but object mode has to be selected, and just press J. And yeah, right click, and you see now it's one body. And now we can also just select like this face and just bring it a little bit inside. So yeah, I want it a little bit bigger. So something like that. And cool. And now, yeah, so you see, and with Alt H, it's like here on the inside. Let's deselect all of our curves and Alt Z. And you see, we have something what we need. So again, Alt H, and let's just give everything like some little fillets, because yeah, like maybe you're asking why you are giving this fillets, you will never ever see it. Yes, you don't have to do it, but if you plan to create like a render like that, and I advise you that you watch after that course here, my iPhone product rendering lighting and materials tutorials. So just check out on my YouTube channel and then practice a little bit with this model, like your lighting skills, and create something like that. That will be absolutely amazing. And that's why we want to add some fillets here, because if you are doing like close-up renders and like in 4K or something, you know, like you can really show off a little bit like your modeling skills, and everything will just look absolutely amazing. Perfect. So man, like those planes here, they are really confusing. And yeah, so let's give here, because also we see like it's not a fillet, we have a little bit of a chamfer and then fillets. So okay guys, like this is like really crazy detailed, so no one ever will notice that, but that's why you bought this course. I know maybe if you're a super beginner, maybe it's like not the easiest one, but that's why we are doing it, so you can learn. And yeah, I also want to do it like as exactly as possible. So yeah, you will just get like the best modeling 3D model of an iPhone 14, and you will just practice. And let's see here. So okay, this edge is also extremely sharp. So let's give it here like a nice little fillet. Okay, this fillet is too big. So yeah, it's something like that. And now again, if we bring everything together and disable that, and here and show edges, you see this is what we need. And now we can create like all of those lenses inside. So what you can do is select this part and G and bring it outwards, this part and bring it here, and this part bring outside. And look, man, this look because of all of those fillets. Look, you see like those highlights, like those white lines, and you like look, if you wouldn't have those highlights, it would be looking like that without the highlight, and that would look just not realistic, just boring. But now like it's, look how beautiful this is with this basic red thing. And guys, I really love that. It's so much fun to create like this one-to-one exact models. So yeah, you can really just show off and really create some beautiful renders, and you will see like if you have like an absolute perfect model, it's just 10 times more fun to work with it further, you know. And yeah, so okay. All right. So yeah, I don't see like those are like kind of spheres, but I don't see if they're going like inside or outside for all of those parts. And yeah, it's like not so detailed, but yeah, let's just try it. So yeah, let's make it everything in the next module, because we will recreate them all and as good as we can. And yeah, we will cheat a bit. So yeah, we are not engineers. We don't have like the blueprints of the lenses. So I don't know like if that will make 100% sense, but I can like guarantee you later, then when you will just make like an exploded view and they will come out, that will look absolutely amazing. So see you in the next module where we will create those lenses.